Good evening, everyone. Welcome again to another scrapbook edition of WePlay Baton Rouge. Tonight we take Volume 3 off the shelf and leaf through our next series of pages offering scraps, bits, and pieces of past shows. We begin tonight with the currency aspect of the game. It has two sides, a head and a tail. Yes, it's the coin. We use it to get the contestants right into the winner's circle. Take a look at some excerpts of the coin toss.
Yeah, round one. Here we go, gentlemen. We're going to flip the coin. Go ahead and call it cricket.
Tails.
As you can see, let me flip this again here. Okay, go ahead and call it.
Tails.
As you can see, it's tails. You've won the toss.
Listen, does anybody have a coin that I can use? Does anybody have? Okay, we got some coins coming in now. Dan O'Bornay, I want you to call it.
Heads.
As you can see, heads it is.
Heads
Dan,
it is.
you have won the coin toss. What would you like to do?
I'll receive.
You will receive. You will receive. Steve, you will be kicking off. You will be kicking. All right, you're okay on these streets over here.
Okay.
Ken, you work at AA MCO, and Jerome, you work for AA MCO. So I'm flipping the coin, Jerome. What? Jeez, let's try that again. Holy cow! I flipped the coin and went right down between the thing here and the old. You got a coin I can borrow? Hey, wait! Everybody's throwing money. What do you got there?
I got it.
I owe you 20 cents. Hey, wait a second. This is a two-headed coin. Start the game for the toss of the coin. Gentlemen, I'm gonna. Boy, I just caught a leg full of fender there. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and flip the coin. Why don't you go ahead and call it Jim?
Heads.
Jim, as you can see, it's tails. You've lost the coin toss. Gentlemen, you've not only won the coin toss, you've won the game. Good night for now. Check with any television show, even the old radio shows, and the audience can make or break it. The qualifications for a good audience, there aren't any. It takes someone to put them in the right frame of mind, create the right pitch of excitement. Our Bob Jolly does that. Here's the results. Ready, Glasgow? Yeah! Okay, here you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And that's our show for tonight, folks. Boy, these kids will really get over on you, folks. You know what I mean? These guys over here looked awful rough, these two guys in the blue. What's their names over there anyway, Keith?
Billy Bush and Steve Webb.
Is that Billy Bush there on the left?
Yes.
I think I've seen his picture down at the post office. Okay, does that look familiar to you, Bob? That guy on the left. As I understand, we've got... Come on up here a second, partner. Listen, do they get WePlay Baton Rouge to the planet you're from or what? Shows, we've had some audience here on WePlay Baton Rouge. But wait till you see this audience tonight. This is our knowledge night. I'll tell you about that in a little while. How you all doing? Hey, wait, it's my Aunt Dorothy. Aunt Dorothy, how are you? You never know what's going to happen on WePlay Baton Rouge. Hey, Aunt Dorothy, last week at the reunion, you know you bit Uncle Bill? He's real mad about it. Anyway, no. I see you got a good support group here from Theta Xi. Where are they? There's only one thing worse than a bad joke. That's a real bad joke. People have been shot for bad jokes, fired for bad jokes, even tortured for bad jokes. Here's a collection of some bad jokes compiled from previous shows. If you're heading for the refrigerator, now's the time to do it. You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish. I have a question. As a fisherman, do you work for scale? A long time ago, it was Mother's Day, 1966, I think it was, and my brother Kevin and I were playing baseball at this one game, and my mother came to see the game, you know, and I was up at bat, and I hit this ball into like left center, deep left center field, but it was in this, it was kind of like a cow pasture area where they had the field laid out. So the ball rolled down into this little area where these pigs were, and this pig ate the ball. And I said to the umpire, "How are you going to roll that?" And he says, "Obviously it's a home run. It's going to be inside the pork." See the ball? The Minnesota Gophers, good team there. They ended up in the Hall this year. Aha! You have an uncle though, Full.
Yes.
Get it? Full Fool. I was in jail one time. They gave me a candy bar in case I wanted to break out. Over in Killarney many years ago, me mother sang a song to me in a voice so sweet and low. It was a simple little ditty in her own Irish way, and I'd give the world if I could hear that song again today. Toralo. Okay. Bad, huh? Okay. Doc!
WePlay Baton Rouge. We'll be right back after these commercial messages, darling.
Without questions, you don't have answers. Without questions, you can't have a quiz show, right? Without good questions, you have irate contestants, unnatural responses, and sometimes chaos. Here's what we're talking about. Port, the third busiest port in the United States is Baton Rouge. What is the busiest port in America?
Quart? The milk one.
No, Eddie, no, that's what you do after work. We're talking ports here, not courts.
Like port wine.
Port, oh, okay.
Like port wine.
Riuniti.
Is that you? I'm sorry. Calcutta is the only #1 hit record this band leader and his band recorded in 1961. Who is this band leader?
Michael Jackson.
Sorry, that's incorrect. You can take this question, Cricketer, back to the game board.
No, thank you. Back to the board.
This 1972 movie, an army of rats attempts to take over a city. What horror film was this?
Willard.
Incorrectamente. Incorrectamente. Aardvark, you can take the question back to the game board.
Let's go back to the game board, Richard.
Okay, it was the 1972 movie, Ben. Ben. Who sang it? With his hair on fire. Okay, back to the game board. Three's Company is ABC's #1 situation comedy and took place in which of these cities? Was it Los Angeles, Sacramento, Santa Monica, or San Francisco? I can tell these guys know this answer.
San Francisco.
Did you say San Francisco? Incorrect, big boy. It's back over to you, Todd and Jimmy. The question, the game board.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
All right, once again, Three's Company is ABC's #1 situation comedy. It takes place in which of these cities? Is it Los Angeles, Sacramento, Santa Monica, or San Francisco?
Los Angeles.
That's wrong, too. It's Santa Monica, California. What does the Indian name Catahoula mean?
Long hair.
Incorrect answer, Tony. You can take this question back to the game board.
Back to the game board.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
The Indian name Catahoula means beloved lake. Beloved.
Should have known that.
Wonder who wrote that one. Jose Vidal was the first Spanish. Let me read the question before you throw things.
It's supposed to be
Here it is, Greg. Jose Vidal was the first Spanish commandant of the Concordia district in the late 1700s.
Is that right?
This Louisiana city was named after him. Can you name this Louisiana town?
New Orleans.
Incorrect. I'm sorry. Greg, Todd, the question, the game board.
I'll go back to the game board.
I guess you are. Vidalia. Have you heard of Vidalia, Greg?
Yes. I hadn't heard of the other guy.
It's a pretty good guess, though, Greg. New Orleans. Can you name the capital of Ork?
Cairo.
Did you say Cairo? Yes. I'm sorry. That's an incorrect answer, Tom. Now, Vondell, you can take this question, or it's back to the game board.
No way. I'll
No
go back
way.
to the board.
You want to go back? Everybody knows the capital of Cork is Ork, or Ork is Cork. It's Cork, K-O-R-K. It's 60 bleams from Earth. Whoever wrote that one's fired. In the mixed bag, we're all familiar with the Christmas tree. Now, from what country did the Christmas tree originate in the Middle Ages, Eddie?
Ask that question
I'll give you a
again.
hint. It wasn't Japan. How's that?
Felicia Weihnachten.
Kalamazoo, Michigan. I'd like the question.
Once again, Queen Elizabeth II during World War II held a very unique position in contributing to the war effort. Was she a game show host, a lifeguard, a grease monkey, or a pilot?
She was a grease monkey.
That's exactly right. Yes, incidentally, Queen Elizabeth II also, as you mentioned, was a grease monkey, and she learned to strip and service engines. Sometimes even the weathercaster can't understand the unusual questions. Here's what we mean by that. What was the greatest rainfall in inches at any one time in Louisiana? This, I don't even think I know this one.
Let's try 10 inches.
Did you say 10 inches? That's an incorrect answer. Minden, Louisiana. The lowest temperature ever recorded at a Louisiana weather station took place there. What temperature was it at Minden back on February 13th, 1899?
Can I get a little help from you on this one, or what?
Yeah, I tell you what, it was below freezing.
It was 20 degrees.
Incorrect, Ken. The question, the game board.
Back to the board.
You never know in a mixed bag, but it was minus 16 degrees Fahrenheit. What a lousy question. Now's the time for all of you at home to answer a question. How many of you out there sing in the shower? How many of you take showers? The resonance and the reverberation of a shower give us the opportunity to be something we're not. Singers. I sing in the shower really, really good. But we always get rained on when I sing. Now hold your ears, folks, because here comes some singing. You deserve a break today. A song, you remember that song? Games people play, night or day. The Spinners, right? Believe you me, I personally like Spyro the Gyro. This diamond ring doesn't shine for me anymore, and this diamond ring. Dun, 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 dun. It was John Philip Sousa. Hey, I'm on the moon. When was the last time your studio audience sang? Ladies and gentlemen, right here in our shoe, the studio audience. Let's hear it for them. Home on the range, where the deer. When God created the human, He designed it so that we could read and speak at the same time. Sometimes there's a malfunction in the phrebus that causes us to speak either before or while we're reading. And when that happens, we go into what physicians call brain lock. Now, if you've never seen brain lock, here's some exclusive, and I do mean exclusive, video of what we're talking about. Name the memorable musical which featured some Irving Berlin best songs and starred Bing Crosby. Even though it consists of only 2 letters, let me start this over for you. Get the denter down. All right, we're all set now. The Zeiss projector. Let me try this thing over again. Is it all right? I'm going to try this one over again. The Zeiss projector.
Oh, comics.
Comics it is. Here is your question. Excuse me. As you know, people in our studio audience always receive the WePlay Baton Rouge. They receive this brick. Maine is right, and you've got Stanford. Todd, Maine. Stanford's the street you're on, not Maine. You know what? You might be on Main Street. Who knows? Stanford's the street you're on. You're heading for Dalrymple. When we return, Greg, it's your turn. You're going to a call Acadian. Pat's going to go over there and see if he can get his mouth straightened out.
How about people?
People? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Let me turn this up. Say it again.
People.
Let me turn this down. Okay, it's every little breeze seems to whisper. Every little breeze seems to whisper.
I'll try words.
Okay. Words it is. Here is the question.
TV.
TV it is. Listen to this question under television. For 7 years, Richard Hooker worked over his humorous war novel to see it shot down by 21. Let me try this over again. What was the name of Control's canine agent in the TV? How about if you read the question? I'll see if I can answer. We saved some of our best bloopers, folks, for another scrapbook segment, but we do want to share with you one contestant. His name, Al Jeter, retired knight. Watch the microphone. Cast iron or copper?
Copper.
Sample those categories, gentlemen. You're familiar with the rules as I fall off the podium. And to start our game, well, we always start with the old coin toss. But before we do that, here's my old partner, Gary King. It's a special night tonight, right, Gary? Here you are. Listen, go out there and take a seat, Rose, and I just got to say goodbye here real quick, and I'll be out to see you. Each and every Saturday, 5:30, we get together on TV2 for WePlay Baton Rouge. Listen, join us next Saturday, another hot group coming in, and until then, this is Pat Shingleton saying, hey, look, no matter what game you're playing, play it the best you can. Thanks for being with us, and bye-bye, everybody. Okay, as I remember correctly, whose turn is it? Mine. That's right. Let's move the categories around again as we continue. Go ahead and mix those categories. I said mix the categories, you big dummy. Get back here, we find.
A big welcome to Louis Lee. Louis is a direct descendant of Robert E. Lee and enjoys riding his horse through the neighborhood yelling, "Streakers, repent!
That's all right, Louis.
Your end is in sight!"
Come on up here,
An
Louis.
artiste
Don't
of
worry
the
about
Baton Rouge
that.
Enterprise,
That's okay.
Louis Lee.
All right, Louis, now you see, that's what this is. You see, these cars, you see, we just had them tuned up, and I'll tell you what.
It's a compact.
Yeah, you see, that's Bob Jolly, folks. He is also our ace mechanic. Now, you see, Louis, I'll tell you what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to play the game like this tonight. You'll find this building. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I pulled it wrong. You want places? Oh, it is places. Okay. This particular place, listen to this. Marsh Williams. Oops. Hey, what the heck is the deal here? Oh, I'm sorry. Correct answer, and you'll hear this sound. You'll hear this sound. You'll hear this sound. You'll hear this sound. That's the sound you hear. And of course, a salute to our great contestants. Or as they say in Denham Springs, thangs. Music, people. Richard.
I'll take things.
Fine. Now, if you're wondering about Greg's name, this is how it is in Russian. It's back to you, Eddie. You can take this question, Ed, or you can head to the game board.
I'll tell you where you can take that question. I want the board.
How about a round of applause for Eddie Allman? I think 7 very good-looking cheerleaders.
Yes, very good looking. Yeah.
He's our weathercaster on TV2's Eyewitness News.
Mike Graham.
I'm sorry, that is, in more ways than one, that is an incorrect answer. You can take this question, or you can tell me to stick this question in my ear.
Stick it in your ear.
Words, music.
TV.
I thought it was going to be either words or music. Obviously, Janice likes TV.
TV.
Boy, I'll tell you what, you're getting a draw on the TV today. I wonder what Janice is going to pick.
TV.
Movies, events, mixed bags. Sorry, Janice, no TV tonight.
I had it with TV. I'm going music.
You've had it with TV?
I'm going to music.
We happen to be on TV here, Jack. I don't know how you can say that.
You know, I know it and I cannot think of it.
Take your time, Jack. You got about 6 seconds. Aardvark Ainsworth, correct?
Correct.
Tell us about the name Aardvark. How'd you get it?
From the profile.
Oh, okay. I think I understand now. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We want you to take that thing and throw it over your shoulder. And just getting hard. Now, what we want to ask you is it true, and I want you to listen to this, is it true that when you get up in the morning, you do this?
Joseph
Smith. From where? Real tough. You sure you're an engineer, Martin?
Let's try things, Wink. I mean, Pat.
It's Pat's the name, Beaver Breath, and you've got things. Call me Wink, will ya? Hey, call me Blinky. Anyway, this would be an event, Ed, if you get this one right, believe me. And finally, we salute our participating prize participants. Pat Shingleton saying, hey, no matter what game you're playing, you play it the best you can.
WePlay Baton Rouge is a Pat Shingleton production made in association with WBRZ TV2. Eyewitness News is next. And join us again next Saturday at 5:30 when... We play!